This is The Line, a call-in show where you can call in and tell these hosts what you believe and why. It's The Line. You can find it on YouTube.
Sorry, what was that?
Do you agree it's moral to kill one person to save thousands?
No, not necessarily. It might be. It depends on the situation.
Oh, hey, wait a second. Let's see what
It's a normal hostage situation.
It depends on the situation. There's no, the normal. The standard hostage situation. Oh, well, in that case.
We're not immediately rushing to the standard hostage situation.
Jacob, there's no way that this trolley problem is the justification for being pro-life as an atheist.
Yeah, by the way, pro-life has nothing to do with the morality. So stop making moral arguments.
Stop calling it pro-life, just say anti-choice.
So if you think that we should be legally opposed to abortion, make the case for that.
Life is balanced, right?
No, not inherently. Boy, you really thought that you were going to call in with some slang terms. Just like go to church later and be like, so then I said, that's valuable. You kill one person to save 1,000.
I would agree in the sense that I find my life valuable.
My life is different, but that's what I said. Life has value that is given to it. Life is also a term that is bacterial life valuable. Value life by itself as a word means so much. So Jacob, give it another go, your best shot, and please refrain from using cliches.
Please.
If you're gonna do a wildly long pause, we'll move on.
Well, you kind of.
Wouldn't it be better to save one person, even if it causes a mild inconvenience?
Mild inconvenience.
Probably.
Destroying a body, mild inconvenience. Well, it is to me because I'm a male.
If it causes mild inconvenience. You do realize, though, that that the person who's pregnant doesn't just risk mild inconvenience,
No
but their
shit.
body is permanently altered by
Ignorant puke.
and that they risk death and other things.
Well, it only hurts for a little bit, right?
Still sovereign, autonomous entities who get to decide whether or not somebody else gets to use their body without their consent.
Matt's nailing it right now.
Also now use the term person, meaning.
Oh, we got each other. We got each other there, Bubba.
If this is an abortion metaphor. But again, if you avoided the cliches and the metaphors, we might be able to get somewhere.
What guns do I have? Okay. This be interesting. I'm getting my ass kicked this round.
Not legally, not
Keeping 'em.
morally, nothing. An embryo, a fetus, those are not persons.
Hey,
The enemy
Timmy.
has captured
They
two
don't have
objectives.
personhood.
Get them
They don't
secure.
have a phone number. They don't have a social security number. They're not allowed to drive. They're not
Where
persons.
are you?
Securing objective Bravo. We're losing Alpha.
Oh, look at that aiming. It's expert level.
Do you think one person has the right to use
I jumped like 3 feet. That scared the shit out of me. Switch guns.
We're taking Bravo.
Where'd it come from?
Wow. So you're
in the area.
okay with me using your body without your consent if it saves a
Oh,
life?
good. They have all three. That's
Securing
nice.
objective Bravo.
Weird.
Charlie secure.
What do you mean?
Let's see. There's got to be somebody right here.
Do I get to put you in a
Friendly
bed
UAV
and
online.
filter my blood through your
Taking
blood?
Bravo. We control Bravo.
Okay.
I need to switch guns.
If you're not going to grant that right to another person, why do you grant special rights to a fetus?
Friendly Overwatch Helo inbound.
That's what it's all about. Special rights. Switch guns. You look like a fool.
The life hasn't been brought into the world.
You look like a fool.
We're talking about a person who's pregnant.
We control two objectives.
Even if the fetus was a
I got one
person,
kill, that's awesome.
You just acknowledged that that person doesn't have the right to use someone's body without their consent. So
You little slimy little shit.
your right to consent to remain pregnant, correct?
Can't catch me! Slathered yourself in Vaseline or some shit.
Enemy securing Bravo.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Your son needed a kidney transplant. Could he force you?
Enemy taking Bravo.
Could you be forced
Oh,
to
shit.
give it?
Oh.
Toss you the teeth.
I don't see him.
Did you decide to give your son a kidney transplant? But could he
Take
force
the
you
seat.
to give you a kidney?
Ah!
To take your kidney?
Enemy securing Bravo.
No.
My team hates
We're
me.
losing Charlie.
Should that be the law? Should your son, who you brought into the world,
Oh, what's up, you?
force you
Barely saw your head.
kidney?
Enemy's taking Bravo.
That one felt good.
Objective Bravo is
Should he be
compromised.
able
Get
to
it back.
legally force you to risk your
Securing
kidney?
objective Bravo.
Get to cover!
Oh shit! Yeah, that
Your
was
son
ridiculous.
should be legally allowed to force you to put your kidney at risk for him. Okay. Does it? Do I have that right to force you to put your kidney at risk?
The enemy
No,
holds
no, it's
two
just my
objectives.
son.
Secure
Your
those
son does.
positions.
Why does your son
Securing
get special
objective
rights that I
Alpha.
don't?
I hit him. I hit him. This is gonna be one of those games where I get like
Do you understand what rights are?
Enemy
destroyed.
securing Charlie.
Yes.
I doubt it.
I bet you don't. Because why would your son have a right that
Enemy
I
taking
don't have a
Alpha.
right?
We're taking
I don't
Bravo.
understand why. Oh bullshit!
We've lost Alpha.
Bubba, give it up.
Well, life is valuable, right? So,
Answer the
if we can
question,
agree on
Jacob.
that.
Well,
Answer the question.
I have another
I didn't-
platitude for you.
Whether or not
Life is valuable,
is
right?
completely irrelevant. Answer my question.
Securing objective Bravo.
I think that everybody...
This guy sounds like he's a little stoned or something.
Everybody?
Yeah, I'm stoned.
Answer my question, or are you just going
The
to
enemy has captured two objectives.
He's trying to keep some
this
wits.
and don't have any understanding? Just answer my question. Because you're the one who said you understood rights. Why?
We're taking Bravo.
For example, in the United States of
Objective
America,
Bravo
should
secure.
your son have a right that I don't have?
Slap it, Joe.
Stay with it. It's nothing.
So you don't know what
Throwing Semtex!
I'm trying very hard here.
Enemy
Rights are
securing
granted by
Bravo.
a government.
What?
A government does not care who is related to whom.
Okay, he's
The
over
right
there.
that you have is never contingent on who you're related to. Nobody has a special right to who they're
Enemy
related to.
taking Bravo.
Tossing
responsible for a child.
A parent is responsible for a child provided they
precision airstrike
maintain
inbound.
that relationship. If you bring a child into
Oh, we
the
close.
relationship,
Holy shit, I
you
thought we were
do
gonna
not
arrest
have
you.
the right.
Yeah, that's why I believe that.
Caretaker of that child. But that does not
My teammate killed me.
All objectives are in friendly
use your
hands.
body
Keep the
or
enemy
put your
took
body at
Charlie.
risk.
Friendly remote turret deployed.
Your responsibility.
That child.
Securing Bravo.
No, sir, you're talking about
Take your max.
responsibility a parent has for a child. That doesn't give a child special rights.
Oh, finally. The squad. Oh, 1, 2, come on!
reloading.
It's not granted by
Jump!
give away your responsibility to the child.
Question stun incoming!
Factor on whether or not
Change your
somebody
max.
is responsible for a child.
Fire! Reloading.
Standing by.
What are you talking about before?
We don't have a child. We have
fuck is it?
an embryo.
Why does it take so long to give me my... Oh my gosh.
You can't abort a child that
Hey,
has been
my
born. You can only abort an embryo or a fetus.
Where?
Where do you draw the line
person,
between those two?
whether or not it's inside and using someone
We're
else's
losing
body
Alpha.
is where we draw the line.
Requesting close air, target marked.
Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it back. Enemy taking Bravo. Objective Charlie secure.
Sorry if I killed
Very
teammate.
thing I addressed at the beginning, where you scapegoat this short-term abort or a late-term abortion.
Change your max.
Oh, what? I don't even know where he's at.
Late-term abortions, where they actually end the life of the child, is virtually exclusively done because the
Enemy
child was
securing
going to
Western airstrike
suffer
at this
and die,
location.
as in the example I gave at the beginning of the show, drowning on its own blood for being born without kidneys. So you're trying to say, what's the difference between the day before the mother decides to they don't want to be pregnant anymore, they deliver the baby. If the day after she decides she doesn't want to be pregnant anymore,
Whoa.
they still deliver the baby. So the difference in the days is the difference, and that's it. Jacob, how old are you?
UAV in the area. We're losing
How old
Charlie.
are you?
These are
He's
just-
probably like 40.
That's not surprising.
He's
It
like,
sounds
oh, I gotta make it sound like I'm a...
Taking
I don't
Bravo.
understand
Young Ignorant male.
that you have such basic level non-binary person who doesn't apparently put any effort into socialism.
Charlie secure.
I guess I'll just be confused
Securing
about
Objective
that.
Alpha.
Tossing the
I
deep
don't
bomb.
understand how you have
Semtex out.
ignored so much of the issues that
Ooh!
Damn good work, baby.
Yeah, damn good work, kid. We got all three.
talking about. We can talk about the different phases of pregnancy and how this
Oh,
will impact
shit,
the
we know where they're
person's
gonna be.
decision, because it does. And your concept
Uh-oh.
is alive, therefore is meaningless because individual sperm and individual eggs
Oh.
zygotes are alive.
I probably wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it.
Anything resembling any sort of neural capacity, any type of brain activity, anything that you would grant any
Next time
type
jump.
of
We're
person,
gonna have a jumper.
they are
I have a
no
feeling
more
we're gonna have a jumper.
significantly human in having human experience and human awareness than a glob of
control
mold
two
on the
objectives.
wall. In fact, the mold on the wall may have a more significant experience. So, I don't know why you would call this a debate
Come up
show.
this way,
I'm
aren't
wondering
we?
if the reason
Yeah.
you're pausing so
Decoy out.
much is that this is a prank call and you're pausing to hold and laugh for giggles as you waste
Did I get him?
Change your
time.
max.
Spend time not with Matt and I,
Requesting recall.
because you can't get the most
Oh, I almost capped a teammate.
So I will tell you how to tell if you're ready. If you stay by side.
Where they
Change your
at,
max.
bro?
We are impossible talking when you're talking to us, so you don't
Oh, they're hiding back there, eh?
communication, you don't understand rights, you don't understand pregnancy, you don't understand
I don't know why I thought that looked like a guy.
You don't
It was a
understand
crane.
why
You know, those cranes look a lot like guys.
If we don't do the basic homework that
Oh, we won! Wow.
you are ready to call and debate a topic with us,
Spits nest life.
do it without us there. We would agree
Yeah.
that you're representing our side.
Suckered him out for you.
Yep, yeah.
Jake, I'm not
It's
positive that's a
embarrassing.
serious color.
Yeah, I don't either. First of all, I don't think anybody could have such an absolutely broken understanding of
We
rights.
did okay.
And he called in to tell why atheists should be pro-life and then gets absolutely everything wrong. For the record, for anybody who wants to, if you Google my name and abortion, you will find a debate that I did
With
many
an
years ago
atheist.
against Christine
Watch
Krzyzewski,
that.
who is an atheist woman who's a former Catholic, and all of her positions on abortion are basically older than But what you'll find there.
By the
is a
way,
full
abortion
breakdown
has
in my
nothing to do with
statement
atheism.
of
It just
everything
kind
that
of
you
goes
need
with
to
the
know
arena, I
about
guess.
abortion. About the fact that abortion is the termination of a pregnancy. It is and the right to abortion is the right to terminate a non-viable pregnancy. It is not the right to kill. And the termination of a pregnancy happens at different times depending on viability.
Come on, dude.
It is a deliberate.
Okay. Did you just smoke weed, Bucky? What? Are you smoking a reefer? That wasn't me. Have you ever not? But I am, but that wasn't me. That's somebody else.
And if you're let's be honest, anti-choice position, because that's what it is, you should not be arguing about what is it the day before and life has value and all this stuff. You should be explaining why you think you have the right to force someone else to remain pregnant against their will, and why you are in favor of giving a fetus or an
I
embryo
hate this place. I fucking
special
hate it.
rights that no person on the planet has. Those are the key two things that you must address to have any hope of countering the bodily autonomy argument. And until you do, you're not going to change the mind of anyone who's actually bothered to take time to understand this.
By the way, that 1,000 to
Well,
1
people are
argument.
probably taking time to understand this,
About,
but
I didn't end up going there, but taking
too much
Jacob
emotion
down the road.
behind it.
Okay, if one person saves 1,000, what if one person can save
We control Alpha.
5 people?
I should have
Five squad, domination.
Should've used a sniper.
Because any given day of the week, a healthy person, if you die and are an organ donor, your liver can save 3 to 4 people if taken fast
We're
enough.
taking Charlie.
Each kidney could save
We're
one
taking
person,
Bravo.
so that's another 2
capturing
people.
it?
Your heart could
I'm
potentially
not
save
understanding
another person,
here.
so now
Oh,
we're up
right.
to, what's that, 6, 7? Let's see. What other
Oh,
areas of
how do you know I was
quality of
there?
life you could dramatically improve for a lot of other people, but it's pretty much the liver
Very,
part
very
and the kidneys
sneaky,
that are the big,
sir.
life
Very, very
savers.
sneaky.
So if you're ready to
Enemy
go and
securing
save,
Bravo.
you know, somewhere between, you may actually also have more
Securing
liver. I think
objective Charlie.
3 to 5
Objective
liver nodes
Bravo
at
is
any given
compromised.
time.
Get it back.
Jump scare and 3.
Securing objective Bravo.
Dr. Ben will be
Charlie
on with
secure.
us tomorrow.
Oh, that's sloppy as shit. There's 2 of them.
Have taken the lead.
Alright.
And promoting the show on the line.
Made it happen. Do you
We're
want to take
taking
the
Bravo.
other Theist 2-1 palate cleanser or go stay on the abortion topic?
We could,
There's 2 of them.
let's just see if we can knock this out right. Yeah, let's go. Shafiq in Cape Town, South Africa, Pronto EM, believes that a fetus
We
has a
control
right to
2
life.
objectives.
Where he
welcome,
be?
Shafiq. Do you think a fetus has a right to use
Securing
someone else's
objective Bravo.
body without their consent?
Hi, man. Yes, I do think that the fetus has the right to life.
Why aren't they taking A?
Hold
Obviously.
all objectives. Do not lose control. Enemy is taking Bravo.
That's not what I asked.
It's whether you're religious or not religious.
Not what I asked.
I shouldn't be running through them. Ah! I don't understand how they're always facing the exact way that I'm coming in.
A fetus has the right to use someone else's body without their consent.
Just don't get it.
Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it back.
I'm asking.
Enemy is taking Bravo.
You have to ask with a yes or no.
I hate this place so bad.
Objective Bravo is compromised.
It's like made for camping.
Do you
Literally
think
made for
that
camping.
a fetus has a right to use
Look at that!
someone
See? Oh no, there's no
else's
campers on
body
this
without
match,
that
man.
person's
That's like,
consent? That's the question.
you know, it's just a camper's haven.
Please, give me a chance to explain nothing. I don't know why you're swinging.
See, there's a...
I'm going to mute you. I'm going to ask the question. I'm willing to let you present your position, Shafiq, but I very clearly outlined what needs to happen. And I asked you a question
The
at
enemy
the
has
start of this
captured
call.
objectives.
I would very much like you to answer this question. If you
Friendly
answer this
UAV
question, we will
Oh.
continue the discussion. If you do not answer this question, I will move on to
Securing
another
objective
call.
Alpha.
I'm going to unmute you, and I'm going right after I mute, go your butt beep, and then I'm
Alpha
going to
secure.
ask the question. And then I
This
would like
place
you to answer.
triggers
So I'm
me.
unmuting. Here's the question. Do you
He's around me. Oh, of
that a
course.
fetus
I don't know what's going on
In
here.
the area.
use another
How are we
person's
winning?
body
That's the
We're losing
question.
Charlie.
person's consent?
What have we done? See, right there, there he is. I have to report that coward. Yeah, 14 and 4. Jesus Christ.
Enemy took Charlie.
Go away.
No, I want to clarify the
Oh, I have to cheat. It makes me feel good about myself. I have to fucking cheat, and I have to fucking leave.
You
Thanks.
can't understand it? Demonstrates that we don't have any business carrying out a discussion.
Little
It's
pussy
very
that
simple.
has to cheat.
Do you think that the fetus should
If you
have the
cheat,
right
you should go hang yourself in a
to use
closet.
someone else's
You're in the
body
same.
without that
You're
person's consent?
just above
So that person's consent,
a
the pregnant
pedophile.
person,
In all
you're saying it
honesty,
doesn't matter
if you have
what
to
the
cheat,
pregnant person
you're
was.
literally on the scale,
It only matters
just
what the
above a
fetus was.
pedophile.
This is a very straightforward question. I don't give a fuck about your moral opinions on this subject. I don't give a fuck about your thoughts on
Balls
abortion
should be hung,
in general.
quartered, whatever we used to do.
Answer that
And then it
very
stops.
basic question.
And then the cheating
This is not the
stops.
show for you to call in and try to spin your anti-choice garbage. If you could answer that question, then we could have a discussion. But because you can't answer that question, you are not qualified to have a discussion.
Shafiq is trying to call back. I'll just let the screener know to tell him to call back another week when he has figured out the question.
Yep. If he tells the screener yes or no to that question, then we'd be happy to take a call. But there are theists waiting to call in, and some of them are going to have. I had one of the best debates I've ever had last night. Now, some people are going to say it wasn't a debate because you guys just agreed, and you're right. It was the best discussion I've ever had with anyone who is a Muslim. And after me talking trash about how absolute garbage Muslim apologists are,
Yes, Muslim apologists are the fucking worst. The fucking worst. Even worse than Australians
Great time talking with Issa. If you
as a
haven't
whole.
seen it, watch it some other time. But basically, it was secular humanism versus Islam. Which one is better for the world? And I think that it went exceptionally well. But there's one key takeaway, and that is when two people are reasonably well informed on a topic, are honest and willing to acknowledge when the other person has a point, and to actually answer the questions that the other person has.
Uh-oh, got thrown in one. God damn. There's only 2 maps or what? Fuck.
There was no irritation.
Oh, wrong way. What the fuck, dude? Get off that crate. Yeah, Call of Duty. Why are people leaving? I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
We're not impossible to talk to.
It's like, they should make it mandatory that you have all these wall hacks just to keep up, where you can fucking even get a win or a kill. That was a good kill. That's bad. Always behind you. It's okay. Don't be shady, teammate. Possible, dude. You guys gotta be fucking mad. My brain can't even work that fast. Fucking squatting on this shit. Come on. I guess I gotta squat. 77. Look at this shit. Just look at that other team. Just take note. Just take note. Just take note. We're just gonna sit here and watch these numbers. Just we got time. I don't think it'll kick off. They should have it in 5 seconds, anyways. Just let it happen. Just watch how fucking ridiculous this shit. Look at this shit. Go. Never mind. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Go hang yourselves in the closet.
Shared both by Jimmy, you and Matt regarding the validity of testimonial evidence. And as far as investing time,
I really need to report these dudes.
Skepticism.
Impossible. Impossible. Literally impossible. Remember that name there. HDI.
Best achieve that. Skepticism does not have positions on specific things, including the validity of testimonial evidence. So it seems that you don't really know what skepticism is.
well, it was I misspoke. It was just sort of a shortened way to explain it to the caller. I'm sorry if it was misleading in any way.
So, do you think you have an argument against skepticism or just for the supernatural?
Skepticism, the only argument against skepticism I have is as it has been articulated on this show. I've watched you guys for a long time. So
I'm willing to bet money right now that you're going to present something that has nothing to do with how skepticism has been presented on the show. But go ahead.
I bet Matt's right.
Matt, I'm not trying misrepresenting it anyway, and I apologize if I do.
Well, you're fucking.
In fact, I
probably
wanted to
got it
start off
wrong.
with a couple questions, just to make sure that I am working from a correct framework. I like the Socratic method, so I thought we would start there, if that's okay.
I like people to get to the point.
Yeah, we're 3 minutes in, and apparently just getting started.
Yeah, sure. So,
This is gonna be stupid. We just know it.
Would be this, and I apologize.
Why-
I've already answered this to some extent.
You should really lower your standards of evidence and just start accepting just what people tell you
Just get to the point.
based off feelings. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
that's just the smarter way. You know what I mean? Like,
Jamie, too. Excuse me, Jimmy. Would you say that you only believe in claims with evidence?
For
try.
empirical claims that should be supported by evidence, yes. For other claims, for some other claims, the facts about reality serve as a sufficient framework to confirm it. For example, if Jimmy
Well
tells
said.
me that his favorite flavor of ice cream is vanilla,
Or I got a new
I'm
puppy.
willing to accept Jimmy at his word, despite not having
There's tons of evidence for ice cream, puppies. We don't have to go out and confirm it every time. We can take it
And I have zero
completely mundane.
access to determine whether or not Jimmy's telling the
Dominate.
truth.
Capture and keep hold of the
I'm
objective.
willing to
We're
accept
taking
him at his
Bravo.
word. The other thing that happens is, when I accept it, one of the factors is, what has to change about my worldview if in fact I'm wrong? And so taking Jimmy at his word on his favorite ice cream preference, nothing about my worldview has to change if it turns out that Jimmy has lied to me.
Okay.
Oh, where? Okay. Wow.
That being the case,
They were right, literally in front of us. How the fuck?
this is Jimmy, too. Would you say that testimonial
Securing
evidence is
objective
never an
Bravo.
acceptable form of evidence in any of those cases? Not in regards to favorite ice cream flavor or anything personal.
Okay. I have no problem at all with testimonial evidence. I just gave an example of it that you showed off. But whether or not testimonial evidence is sufficient to justify a claim depends on the nature of the claim.
Oh,
If you
okay.
tell me
So why
that
haven't you
I'm
killed our
incorrect,
teammate over there?
that's
Are you guys in
sufficient for me to
cahoots or
accept
what?
it. Doesn't mean that I'm right. Doesn't mean that you're not trying to fool me. But it's sufficient for me to accept it. If you tell me that you just got a pet fire breathing dragon last night, that is not sufficient. The nature and quality of evidence is dependent on the nature of the claim
Taking the lead.
for determining whether it's justified. Skepticism doesn't hold that every claim is weighted the same.
Okay. So,
Okay.
just to be
Thanks.
clear, so what it sounds like you're saying, and please correct me if I'm wrong, is that certain claims are of a qualitatively different nature than other claims, and as such have to be held to different
We
standards.
control
of evidence.
two
Is that correct?
objectives.
Yes.
Okay, so what defines whether a claim is a fantastic claim or a less believable claim? Like, what is the actual metric for it?
I literally just did a video about this on my channel fairly recently.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And
Oh, I'm sorry.
and
Come on. What the fuck?
the claim
People-
is not in and of itself
Get
evidence
up
for
here.
the claim. But what determines the extraordinary,
Hostile
the
UAV in the
common
area.
adage is extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. The reason I'm willing to accept your claim that you have a new puppy, is that I already have mountains of evidence that puppies exist.
Oh, how did I know?
People keep them as pets, that people like to talk about getting them as pets.
We're losing Charlie.
Everything about your claim of having a new puppy is consistent with
Come on, go up,
facts
bro.
about reality.
What
that
the
are
fuck?
clearly demonstrated.
Dude.
If you said you have a
enemy's
fire-breathing
Charlie.
dragon, that is inconsistent with the facts of reality.
Now I just want to get killed. Thank you so much.
We're taking
That's
Charlie.
fucking bullshit. My controller's fucked up.
Put it up against your
Why?
You got a,
Oh, he made it up there just fine. I have to hump a rail.
and if all or
That's hilarious. Well, no.
Securing Bravo.
No, you have to hump a rail before you can jump up stuff.
You know, this is all the way nature
Everybody's
shows
doing
itself
it.
to be over and over again. Then nothing else is needed. But
It should
when
be
you say
it.
you've got a fire dragon,
Enemy UAV active.
conflicts with facts that we know about reality. There's been no demonstration that fire-breathing dragons exist. There's been no demonstration that people keep them as pets. There's been no demonstration that this is even possible. And so something more than your word is there. So the evidence
Friendly
for
mortar strike on the way.
your claim and or your claim with relation to all
Securing
of the evidence
objective
that we already
Bravo.
accept about the world. And the evidence
The enemy has
claim about
captured
your,
2 objectives. Get them secure.
dragon is your pet dragon with
Objective
all of the
Bravo
evidence
secure.
for that world. There simply isn't the same evidence for
Come on, I saw you walking.
dragons in the world that there are for puppies.
We're taking Alpha.
I think
What the fuck are they?
But
Oh, they
the
took-
question that
oh,
comes to my
shit.
mind is that it
Okay,
seems like
cool.
there's
Thank
a
God.
lot
At least they're still here.
our understanding
They're
of
hiding
the
hard.
world of, that is fantastic that we have nothing.
You're so lucky you guys are still here.
And I'm not just speaking of
We've secured 2
Destroying us.
objectives.
Okay, there he's got a... Yeah, he's got a fucking wall hack.
principle.
Seeing me through a wall, bro.
Most of our
How do you...
experience.
I guess we gotta buy that shit.
No.
Playing the law. Oh, okay. Okay.
What do they whine about whenever I destroy them? Because I can keep up with them hacking. But if I start hacking, what would happen?
Quantum mechanic claims were at the time. It is not.
they start reporting me or
In
what?
the area.
Uncertainty principle isn't an actual direct
Fucking
physical
unreal.
law.
Moving here. Scratch that.
I hate these guns. These guys gotta be right.
Also, and it is also.
Gotta take the hits.
Testimonial evidence.
Gotta get kills with these guns at some point.
It is an analysis of physics models, not testimony. So, an example for your thing where all we have to go on is testimony.
Wow, that... Oh, and we won't do it this time. If I see him do another fucking wicked-ass grenade, doesn't say that they have a spy plane, there's no way he saw me.
His data, which is being reported by.
We gotta get out of here.
Enemy UAV active.
that go on in those rooms. All we have
You
to go
get
off
to
is
see
what
the
the science
data.
say.
Can't do that to your KD, guys. If you know that there's people cheating, get the fuck out of there. You are just as bad as they are for not fucking reporting or staying in it.
Testable, falsifiable claims, but on
Don't allow the cheating to
reproducibility.
happen. Leave.
What we know about the Higgs boson isn't just because some scientists said so. It's because some scientists have run a test and presented that data for peer review from other scientists. The fact that you can't personally go out and verify it does not mean that there isn't robust evidence for you that goes
Guess
beyond
we'll play the
testimony.
squatting game. We don't have a choice.
There's a process by which you can go and verify it. You just have to enter the sciences. The science is open to everybody. But you're basically, Jack, this is the equivalent of, there's a funny episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia where Mac, who is the dopey young Earth creationist, makes the same claim that you have the same faith in the scientists as they have faith in the prophets. It's one of the, I mean, it's just...
Cringy?
And Heisenberg uncertainty principle and stuff certainly dresses it up to make it sound sexier, but it's the same very silly principle. Because we do have things, and yes, you're not going to learn every science that you accept that scientists are doing science of. You are going to continue to see their fruits, and if you decide you want to pursue it, you can pursue it. But the trust in the prophets
What
is
do we
yet
got
to
here?
create
Fucking-
a cell phone, and yet trust in the science
See any
is
fucking
So we still need
teams?
an example.
Yeah.
That's good.
We still need an example of something where we are relying on testimonial evidence.
Yeah, I guess I don't understand the thing that Matt just laid out about how, like I understand reciprocity, like being able to reproduce experiments in a lab broadly. There are definitely things, and I want to be clear.
I
I'm
want
not
my
saying
I want
that
my
all
special
science
view to
is
be
the same level of faith
handled very
that we have.
specially.
Like,
Lower your standards and accept
No
that.
science.
You know, I have a pink
no
dragon in my
science
basement
is a
that's
level of
invisible.
faith.
You know what I
Faith is
mean?
the excuse people give when they don't have evidence. Science is presenting 10 different
You don't have the
versions
right
that
to
are
deny mine.
based in evidence.
My dragon.
Our counter UAV is active.
Oh shit, he has no fucking glint at all.
Broadly. When I'm talking
He's
about
just
are
free
very
shooting.
specific
Hostile
things
UAV
that
in the
don't
area.
make
Never
sense.
played here.
Friendly UAV
If you
online.
remember in the Trent Horn debate, he brought up the crisis of reciprocity. Excuse me if I'm saying that wrong. Like,
I don't know what word it is or what concept you're referencing. I also don't know what you're talking about with the Trent Horn debate. Can you present an
Friendly SAE on the
example
way.
of this need for
Secure the
testimonial
lead.
evidence you think we're relying on? I don't give a fuck about Trent Horn.
Yeah, I got a kill with it.
Reciprocity. That's
So sloppy.
reciprocation.
Where'd that come from? Oh my god, you're just like sitting there? You little baby? Little baby just sitting there?
Day to day that we accept as true,
Friendly
even
counter
Max and I
UAV
as
is online.
skeptics, that is purely testimonial.
Yeah, I don't
Friendly
even know where
UAV on
that.
station.
Well, okay. If we can leave this, if you want to leave the science one, but another one would be.
Reproducibility, you mean?
That wasn't right, sure. Let's go to one
Word
that-
suck?
The way you said that was as though you were implying that you had successfully presented one, but you'll give us a new one.
Get to cover!
God damn, dude, report that. Junkie, you're a dumb motherfucker, dude.
I think I've deduced that you don't have much
No,
knowledge
like,
of the sciences 'cause you seem
I went to
also
school for
wholly
throwing
unaware.
grenades and like they're perfect. There's no way they could ever be not perfect. Yeah, nobody fucking believes you, you fucking coward. Get the fuck out of here.
We accept as true.
Your ass a report.
Reloading.
Should go to shooting school instead of fucking grenade school, because I just raped you.
Isn't a science, and the claims of history.
Change your mags.
History isn't science, and the claims of history aren't in the same.
He in
column.
there somewhere.
If you tell me, for example, that so we have no reason to think that Jesus actually existed as a person.
Oh, he's shooting through walls now. What do you know?
Enough reason to
Shooting
confirm
through walls
his
now.
existence. Despite that, I'm willing to accept that because there's nothing
Fucking
extraordinary that there was an itinerant Jewish rabbi in the first century. The extraordinary things about Jesus' purported existence are things like the miracles, and the
This
only
place sucks. It's too big.
evidence that we have for those miracles are the anecdotes
Where the fuck
presented
am
in
I?
the Bible. That is insufficient.
This looks familiar.
Saying you've got a pet fire-breathing dragon is insufficient. So we're not relying on testimony to
Throwing Semtex.
what we're doing is saying
Chief the Reef. Oh my god, dude. Oh, you have to sit behind door. That's the only way you can play this. You can't move. You can't do it. You have to squat right at the door. Just stay there.
agree on other things,
Like,
but agree on the
just
thing in
stay there,
question.
like-
We then, historians, will
Enemy
reach the
UAV
Like whenever I just have sex, I just lay there.
until such time
Just
as
lay.
there's a disqualifier.
I just lay. I love to just lay there. Hey, there's a guy that fucking moves. Not a good selling point that he got his head blown off right afterwards. So.
That's not saying testimony is sufficient to determine truth.
Friendly UAV online.
So basically, the level of assurance you have
Friendly UAV on station.
for a sort of
1 minute remaining.
claim is quantitatively different. than
This should be a
assurance
better.
Oh my god, the question you asked 10 minutes ago when we said yes.
Get to cover.
And this is
I figure this place out. Oh, there's the random grenade guy. Yep. How the fuck?
proportions his confidence to
What's going on?
so if you have different
The mission is complete. Good work.
levels
Too much of you, bro. Get the fuck out of
I
here.
am highly confident that I exist.
Too much of you, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Glad that we have shooters.
I'm not confident that Jesus exists.
Fucking coward with the grenade. I cannot believe that. Well, no, like, there's a school. There's a school that you go to for throwing grenades, and it's very real.
My confidence level in those things is proportional to the evidence.
I can put it within 1 millimeter of your feet on any elevation.
I'm sorry, restating the premise made it sound like I.
Stupid coward
I was
fuck.
just trying to recoup so I
So
showed
do
that
you
I
have
knew what you were talking about.
because we've been at this for more than 15 minutes and made no progress, do you have an argument for the supernatural? Because I'd love to hear it.
Well, my argument was from basically a necessity to rely on testimonial evidence, and it seems we've reached an impasse in that regard.
Cool.
Hey, I don't want to go over the same ground, and I don't want to waste anyone's time. So, if you guys, whatever you guys.
I have a very quick, simple metaphor that I think might clear some things up on your historical thing too. If somebody comes to me and says, George Washington owned a red hat, and I say, cool, great. I've not failed as a skeptic. If I then write a paper on the implications of George Washington and the future of the country, all upon the basis of the fact that he owned a red hat, now I have failed as a skeptic because I have affirmed a claim and I have staked the claim into the more extraordinary territory. So, or if you just take a different thing. He owned a red hat, fine. He owned a red dragon, as Matt said earlier. If I accept that, that's also failed skepticism. Even the weight of the acceptance of the fact changes according to the fact. When I say I accept he has a red hat, because what the fuck am I going to do? Spend my day figuring out if he owned a red hat or not? I don't care. But if whether or not I accept that he owns a red hat determines whether I will be tortured for eternity, now I'm going to want evidence of that red hat.
Yeah, this is where I was talking about.
It's so well
This is what I was
explained.
talking about.
It's how simple it is.
The
Just don't believe my
impact of being
God.
wrong.
You hate
But
him.
what is the,
No.
if it turns out
I don't
that
hate
the
leprechauns.
claim
I don't hate
accept
fairies. I don't hate your
turns
God.
out to be false, what do I have to change about my worldview? That is one of the factors in determining what the risk is to assent. So,
Hardcore team
George
deathmatch.
Washington
Your
had a red
mission is
hat.
simple. Eliminate
George
them all.
Washington doesn't seem to add much risk at all.
We have taken the lead.
My life. I don't know how else to potentially phrase that.
I do understand the example of the red hat. I remember a debate where you discussed George Washington having a pig named, a dog named Piggy. I guess.
No, no.
There are historical claims that we
I don't
have
wanna die.
more evidence for than George Washington having a red hat, which are significant and which we kind of have to take a position on with limited evidence.
Sucker.
Yeah, I need it. We'll be
I knew that. I knew you'd be there. Somebody would.
Well, as an example, would be like Bronze Age battles. And the reason why I would say that is significant is
Bronze
because
Age
those
battle
historical
has
events
evidence.
shape how we understand the world today, and specifically how people interact. That is why I would say that to me it seems like it's hard to avoid taking positions on things you have limited evidence for, which are potentially very impactful to your worldview if you're accounting for
Jack, if whether or not we have Bronze Age battles impacts our life today, they impact our life today regardless of if I accept them or not.
Oh shit! Oh, run!
Some people are just
I
woodworkers.
still don't have an example. So, I need a more concrete example to understand why you think that I have to accept things that I don't have evidence for. I think we have lots of detailed evidence for Bronze Age battles.
We do have tons of evidence for Bronze Age battle. Yes!
Obviously for some, but not for all of them.
Well, of course. This has to be the dumbest motherfucker on earth. Like,
Romans and the Carthaginians.
my 9-year-old son understands things. God damn, I'm sloppy as fuck. Now it's getting real sloppy with this gun. Where'd it go?
I find
Oh, we're weird. We're both weird.
because when I say that I think we have good evidence for Bronze Age battles, your reply is, for all of them? I think I found one where it doesn't work out. I didn't say for all of them. I didn't even imply for all of them. But are you suggesting, John, that we have no good evidence for any Bronze Age battles? No, not at all. And I wouldn't have fucking accused you of that had you not immediately gone to, what about this one? I think you should look at this one here. Where
Fuck, don't go that way.
I don't have zero.
That's a grenade or...
I don't give a
No! God damn it, teammate!
reason.
You fucking idiot.
Never mind. I have zero reason to continue the conversation.
Actually, I have a
Oh,
last
no,
question
you
for
fucking apologized again.
Oh, God.
Enemy UAV active.
Did you already do it? I have a last
I'm
question.
really not trying to be.
What's
I
this?
swear,
Okay, stop. What's the?
really not
You're not trying to
this-
be, you just are.
Right, but this sounds like an apology you're ramping up to. So, casual claim, you believe we should accept on a basis that because some battles happened, if somebody else says, oh, although also there was another Bronze Age battle at this time in this place, and I just go, dope. So that's true. If somebody says that, I just go, dope, and you probably don't remember it.
Ready to deploy. Friendly UAV
That we do, what supernatural claim do you believe we should apply the
I can't
same
believe it's not
standard
putting them in
to?
another place.
Because
Okay,
the
there we go.
stakes are similarly low. The quality
Come on, I got one bullet in that bitch. I know I did.
are established to have otherwise
Give it to
happened.
me.
Well, I can't answer the question because I don't agree the standards are low. But if you're asking me,
Ah, I thought you were on the catwalk.
you know,
My map lied to me.
I would say specifically supernatural claims that seem to come from trusted sources.
Give
that
one,
people
give
have
one.
reviewed.
Just give one supernatural claim we should accept. Just one.
Supernatural claim we should accept from a trusted source. Let's hear it.
Seem to come from trusted
Never heard of
sources.
this.
You didn't state a claim. Instead, you stated a category of claim, which is an extremely stupid category of claim, because whether or not a source seems to be
Mission time is half
trustworthy
over.
doesn't mean it is trustworthy.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Supernatural claim
Friendly cruise missile deployed.
because it comes from a
A
seemingly
or
trustworthy
B?
source.
Friendly UAV online.
I knew it. I knew it. I did not expect that other. What? Get the fuck out of the way. What the fuck, weird dude?
Phenomenon
I'm gonna face rape you.
I
will enjoy
Not
it.
all of them, but enough of them.
Wow, you were like
Not all of
fucking
them.
2
Just
seconds
the
ahead of
ones
me.
that you
Come
think
on.
come from trusted sources. So you want to dismiss the ones that come from trusted sources. So
get
give
both
me one
of them
that
or
has a really good trusted source for an operation.
Only one. The bar is so low.
Alright, Cam.
I still haven't answered this, but I think Fatima is a good example.
Fatima is a good example. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, my understanding is.
What's the trusted source?
I don't trust your understanding at all, dude, on the phone.
The testimony of all the people who stood in the field and saw the operation of Mary.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh my god, I'm remembering when you called last time now.
The only time I've called on the show was on the hang up when I was annoying
Enemies around.
Oh, okay. There was another person who called in
Yeah.
with the apparitions of Fatima and other Marys.
Why are they a trusted source? Have
Oh.
you interviewed them?
What'd you say?
Have you interviewed them?
Oh, what?
You have
I think they're just chilling up on that balcony. That's like the only spot they are now.
From what I read,
You know where
yeah, I
that's-
think I do.
Where's the grenade coming from, teammate?
You read a story. You read a story and you think the source is trusted. Why? That's what I'm asking.
Friendly UAV on station.
Nice, get a kill from the catwalk.
I've looked at
Because it feels fucking good.
Yes, for specific examples. I'm sorry, I don't have it
What has been reviewed? What has been reviewed
They're over
by?
there. Keep it this side.
Good lord!
The testimony of people there by third
I
party.
can like turn up my sound or something.
Enemy UAV active.
Who?
Friendly UAV online.
I'm sorry, I can't pick the name off the top of my head. I mean, I could.
Oh, fucking corner squatter, get the fuck out of here. Come on, I got a little fucking right on crispy bacon. You're a fucking dumb
Do you know
douche.
the details of the thing you're trying to propose as a trustworthy apparition?
Report teammates if they're that fucking stupid.
Not all fans, but I have read on it. And I, you know, again, I'm
Kill 2 teammates with a fucking grenade. You're so hard.
So, Jack, 'cause I'm excited to tell you about all the witnesses to early miracles of Mormonism, all the witnesses to the Book of Mormon actually being made of plates, which was the number of witnesses who allegedly saw.
Where the
golden
fuck was
plates,
Ravenstide
those translated
squatting?
using the
Fuck.
hack stuff, is more
And-
than
oh, and
the
just in
number of
time, wow.
subsequent
We'll just
crowds
act
of
like he
people who
would.
saw the miracle is also more
Just
than
in
the
time.
what you reported to read. It's going to be wild, Jack, because why wouldn't you take them at their word and become a Mormon soon? And then when you're done with that,
Jack has to be a Catholic. No, Jack. No, Jack. Do you not not understand the messages of Fatima, where she specifically instructed them to come on the 13th day and pray the rosary every day? That's necessarily a Catholic prayer.
Oh, I know. I know. Yes, I am aware.
So you just believe the apparitions are Catholic, but you're not.
Right?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
So you're a Catholic, right?
I'm a broad Christian. But if you want to put me in that box, that's fine.
Do you pray the rosary? Are you an active Catholic? Do you accept the positions of the Catholic Church?
Well, I have issues
Where's
with the doctrine
pistols?
because the text doesn't seem to line up with some of the things the church teaches.
Huh.
So
How is it that you can believe Mary appeared and
Oh,
gave
shit.
specific instructions to a group of reliable people and that this story is true, and yet you still don't pray the rosary and accept the Catholic Church?
well, I do pray the rosary, but I don't necessarily believe all the
Then why
doctrine.
didn't you fucking say that when I fucking asked you?
I'm sorry you cut out. I misunderstood. I
Bullshit. Alright. Hey, do you know how the Bronze Age got its name?
From the use of bronze for tools and weapons.
For tools and weapons. So we have lots of bronze weapons, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
You don't
idiot.
think those bronze weapons from the Bronze Age?
Yeah.
are sufficient
That was
evidence
just the
that
dumbest
Bronze Age
fucking thing
battles
anybody
took
could
place?
say.
Hardcore
I'm glad he's
team
honing in
deathmatch.
on that.
All operatives, you're clear to engage.
Someone took
So slow. I gotta figure out this
Muhammad's rocks.
marksman rifle bullshit.
Let me try this again, because I don't believe you're this stupid.
He is
You
very
don't
stupid.
think that the existence of Bronze Age weapons is sufficient physical evidence for the likelihood of Bronze Age use of those
teammate.
bronze
Sorry.
weapons for battles?
Oh, absolutely. It's evidence for that. It's not for any specific
That was lucky.
What did you say at the last?
Hostile UAV in the area.
It seems like I don't understand.
Oh,
Did you say weapon? There you go. Never mind. I'm going to Jack. I absolutely uncontroversial. No, Jack. I'm fucking done. Your whole thing was that. Need prescription.
oh! I need to get the cigarette out of my hand.
Shut up. We have to rely on testimonial
Bullshit.
evidence.
Boo.
Enemy
We have
UAV
to rely on
active.
testimonial evidence in
Friendly
regards to
UAV
Bronze
on
Age
station.
battles. No, we don't. We have Bronze Age weapons. That's what the fucking age is named after.
Whoa!
Ages in
What the
metallurgy
fuck?
that led to Bronze Age battles. Used in Bronze Age
I can't
battles.
move that
doesn't
quick.
mean that every claim of every battle was made, but clearly it is great empirical, non-testimonial evidence of Bronze Age battles.
Wow. Okay, they took my spot, and I'm angry.
Friendly UAV online.
Okay, well,
I popped him right in the dome, dude.
Just so you know, the
Hostile
details
UAV in the area.
3 kids. There's not hundreds of people who also saw her. What they saw was on October 13th, potentially up to 7,000 people reported seeing a solar phenomenon, which they associated with
Friendly
the
Overwatch.
2 to 3 kids, and that miracle was the sun falling to the earth.
Friendly remote turret deployed.
I almost had him.
Story.
If I don't switch guns, we're gonna lose.
Eyewitness testimony cannot be always trusted because 70,000 people apparently were willing to say the sun fell to the earth. So with that statement, when we thought we should accept, is it reliable?
Whoa, what?
1917, the sun fell to the
See that
earth.
shit on the roof too?
Also not understand how the
It's
sun
fucking weird,
fundamentally
dude.
works?
it wouldn't surprise me at all if God can make an apparition that the sun falls to the earth.
Jack will believe anything if he thinks it comes from fucking God.
Right. So God also wanted to trick these 70,000 people into thinking the sun could fall to the earth, and they also fundamentally wouldn't understand how things where, and by the way, nobody else in 1917 on October 13th, no one else in the entire world.
God gave an apparition to people in a field that they understood to be the sun falling to the earth, which is impossible.
On your six.
Nobody else noticed it. So you now believe that there's a prankster god that intentionally deceived thousands of people as evidence that this god exists? You know how stupid that is.
By the way, we don't have 70,000 accounts of it. We have accounts that 70,000 people saw it, not 70,000 accounts.
What kind of fucking dickhead god? What kind of dickhead god do you believe in that is intentionally sending deceptive apparitions to people?
Well, Matt, I mean, I've read the Bible the same as you.
I got that.
It's really done in the position like the actions God takes in the Old Testament from the Book of Job on. It's not that surprising to me that he would do something that looked, you know, like that to 70,000 people. Old Testament is full.
You know, yeah, I know something else that's full of that kind of stuff.
Was laid out.
You're full of it.
Where did that even come from?
Okay.
Hey, how do you explain the photographers that were present for the miracle because it had been forecasted something would be there, who didn't get a picture to a disc, again spinning like a disc, not an orb, but like a disc, then was zigzagging when it created to its position. What do you make of the fact that there were zero photos of photographers present?
Oh, behind me.
Because you're they were present at the miracle.
Friendly Overwatch helo in the area.
So what you're use a special projector. You didn't do it to the actual sun, otherwise the rest of the earth would have seen. Use a special projector to make it look like that's what happened, but specifically did it in a way that cameras couldn't pick up.
Oh, that's nice, Dallas. Fucking pussy.
70,000 people that evidence, but not the rest of the world.
Well, I mean, same reason divine providence is a problem generally.
Because it's stupid. Because it's a thing that you do that it's stupid.
Divine hiddenness is an argument against God. It is not more evidence for a God. Every time we point out a problem, you absolutely don't understand it at all. But every time we point out a problem, you're like, well, that makes perfect sense, because God's a dick, or God would do this, or God did this in Job, or God would do this from the camera. I believe in a stupid prankster God.
My gun is too slow.
Demonstrate his fucking existence while absolutely doing nothing that would demonstrate his existence to anybody who's not a clueless buffoon who doesn't understand evidence.
Oh my God.
As believers,
who is it now?
who were there with the next miracle, who saw the miracle. Well, the whole thing seems to be news to me. You didn't even give me the basic details at the beginning. I had to go look it up to refresh my memory.
Pulled this up. We pulled this up because neither of us have this memorized, even though we both talked about it half a dozen times or more.
Yeah.
We had to go look it up. Why couldn't you look it up?
Friendly SAE on the way.
Because I didn't
Hostile
know
UAV in the
Why do we have to...
Soul Survivor. Oh, you got there. That's why we're winning. It's up there.
Told them we wanted to present an argument for the supernatural. You're saying that it surprised you the actual one example, and the one that you gave you needed to have ready?
hostile SAE near your position.
I was trying to make at the beginning was in regard to
No! Fuck you, Blue Vortex. Don't talk that long and hard.
And again, even the
No.
I
think I have to be slow.
They were literally staring into the that's one of the explanations that people were saying by that and then saw stuff and now it's conglomerated all the different stories of what that eye damage looked like into the disc falling.
What the
You want
fuck,
to
junkyard dog? Fuck you.
When I said
Put
your
that
testimony
motherfucker.
thing, one of the things you've accepted is something where thousands of people gather to witness a miracle.
What that is boosting.
Say,
Fucking boosting.
didn't happen, and some that say it did. That's what you've accepted. Wild, buddy.
Well, yeah, it's news to me that there were a lot of people
Friendly
there who
UAV
didn't
on
see it. My
station.
understanding was everyone saw it.
Nope.
Oh shit!
Example, and
The mission's complete. Good work.
He's got 10 kills with the sniper.
I feel like we're just
Mark.
looking back to the very beginning, so this is, I think, it's a final problem. And you don't find those details, you did fail as a skeptic if you accepted it as true. If you hear something like the disc falling out of the sky, if you hear something like the disc falling out of the sky, and you accept it on this basis of not reading very deeply, and you don't literally look for, in the way science often works, the things that disqualify it, that disprove it, you have failed as a skeptic. And it really just sounds like you read a headline, but not on Snopes, and just accept it. Matt, do you have anything left for Jack?
No.
Jack, call back with an example that you feel thoroughly ready to defend.
That's right. Thank you, Jim.
Sounds good. Bye,
Yeah,
Jack.
you embarrassed yourself here, Jack.
Rough.
Shit.
It's so hard because, like last night was.
Well, as main host, is if a trans man wants to come on and talk about. It'll be a show for the ladies, but for everyone to watch. I actually think that it's going to. I think the conversations there are extremely important, and I'm very passionate about how good the show is. And so, finally, I'm going to let you know what the name of this show is.
Go on.
You know, it's not me you're disrespecting. It's the women who are going to run the new show. Because you're stepping on their announcement.
I just love to see you squirm. By all means, continue.
I do hate it. The show is called Chewed Gum. And I think there's going to be a lot of people right now, who, especially women who were raised in religion, who are going to go, holy shit, what the fuck, what a cool name. That is awesome. And then there are going to be some people, probably more guys, who are like, what? Why Chewed Gum? So if you want to know why it's called Chewed Gum, I think that our two first hosts, Eve of Eve Was Framed, and Alyssa Lube, who is the sex coach, that you'll be seeing more of, and that's sort of our two, that's like our power duo. So you'll be able to call them skeptic calls, security culture, sexual reconstruction, that sort of calls, because you'll have the two of them there. Like just
Should I get kills or?
That'll be this Tuesday.
Hardcore team deathmatch.
Call in
Eliminate the enemy. Leave none alive.
to find out why it is called Chewed Gum.
I was actually, I remember when
That's
we had a
fucking weird.
conversation. Yeah, get out of there.
Sorry.
Put me back. I remember Talia.
There's not even a Dahlia on
Trust me,
the line.
I've looked over it. It's not bad.
This keyboard, I switched out the way my production stuff works. I have to get used to it. Okay, so I have to get used to it.
Come on,
still.
where's that?
This keyboard can
Come to our
control
area.
things, but I have to remember to switch it
We'll
between
squat.
the two computers. Otherwise, it's stuff like that.
I was just saying that, like, I remember we were having a discussion.
Uh-oh.
Posted that
Ow.
we're going to name this thing and, like, what
Where the fuck did you come
I
from?
remember the skeptic.
Call you
or,
Juice.
Like, she construction. Or
Juice
something.
just slid right by me.
What I was writing this whole time.
Oh, I saw
ideas,
someone.
Because I know you already settled on chewed gum, and I'm sure
Oh,
there's a good
run!
reason, but I wanted to-
Run!
Free thought fence is good. The skeptic sorority. Into that.
3, 2, and
Door frats. What
Logic
if we could take
ladies.
nepotism and jam it into higher education? What if we could do that? It's a component of many sororities and
I
fraternities.
wrote critical chick, but it's kind of like more like critical hit. I didn't think I was really doing. I put skeptic sisters, and that doesn't make any sense either. That sounds like a shitty.
oh,
Like a
damn!
comic
Like
book.
my internet that slow. I mean, I know it is.
I got a few
Not
ideas
the
here. We'll
best.
go through.
Still get kills and shit, but sometimes it's just ridiculous.
Last couple of announcements.
Logic glasses.
We're gonna get on. We're gonna get on to calls here in just a minute, but a couple more.
Hey, whenever it's like, I'd rather their whole team be normal than having one fucking guy just crazy. See, look at our team. It's reasonable. Not fucking 24, 4-3. That was nice. That was actually.
Now it's coming back. It's a real deal.
Why'd you have to go through the window?
We'll lead into the other one, and I'll be actually joined by Dominic Syracuse for the first episode, and that's on purpose for a reason. And Dominic.
Bullshit.
And this time first of our space shows N-Box.
Oh no, right, of course, teammate. Every single time. Every single time. It's they're like fucking homing. I throw it and they're like, where's it at? I hear it, I hear it. Gotta find it, gotta fucking find it. I gotta find out where you threw that. It's huge, very important.
Point out how amazing the chat is right now. Hell's Bells with an E, B-E-L-L-E-S.
Here, let's see, watch. And I lose that. What the fuck?
There are lots of names that...
Send Jimmy all of your name ideas. Everybody's email. What's your email address? Put it right now.
In the comments, if you're gonna bother me, do it out of the listening to beneficially.
2 girls, 1 phone.
No,
Friendly cluster mine planted.
and a reminder.
Bullshit, come on, where are my bullets, bro? I know they're not like
As women,
an assault rifle or some shit. Okay, I gotta get
binary people, sure, or just generally non-binary people, not necessarily trans, and as well as trans men. And words that sort of cover everybody. But anyway,
You are seeing live right now why I rarely participate in the discussion. We talk about serious corporate
got
ideas
something.
and like
One
where
of the guys,
business is headed and all the important meat.
Got one of them.
Even myself.
Grr.
funnier ideas. I just can't say them. Erica had.
Oh yeah,
no, it's funniest, but I'll wait till she's on because she will actually.
Oh, you got me. You got me. I know. I'm playing that on the Oh, on both sides, man. How am I supposed to know that shit? You know?
Anyway,
I'm genuinely excited for the show.
do you want to go ahead and announce those and then move on to call?
Oh yeah,
I got lucky. I knew that was coming.
We're both wearing the shirts.
Ah!
Hey,
We got it!
check it
And
out.
you can now go to so because enough people demanded it. You can go and buy.
Oh, yeah, overpredicted. Yeah, I overpredicted that.
I'm going to figure it out how long I'm going to have it up. Okay, I'm going to check the stats for the previous 7 days. The first 7 days go through, of course. And if within the last 7
Come on, let's
days...
take a phone call. Take a phone call!
Up until the next day.
Oh, decoy. I never used it before.
These will be available. So as soon as y'all
Yeah, come back by.
they won't be available.
What the fuck, dude? How many bullets do they have to hit? This is hardcore.
Dude, I made you suffer for most of this design. It was made.
Anyway, go ahead. Blind merch.
I still look over those messages sometimes that you hate them. Why do you? It's so good. It's so good. Hey, subscribe to my channel because if you want, because I'm about to release a 2.5-hour interview with the guy who made Gramps Goes to College. If you're a fan of React, if you're a fan of the terrible videos that I produce, you'll remember that about a year ago I reviewed a movie called Gramps Goes to College. It's about an old man who decides to go back to college to get a master's in biology, only to disprove evolution, and totally destroys his biology professor's faith in Darwin, and also is a champion athlete who competes all of the 20-something-year-old college kids, and and is also a chess grandmaster, and is also just a total heartthrob that everybody wants to get with, and is also like this role model for all the children, and every other thing. Just it's the whole movie is just this guy just pouring out his masturbatory fantasies about being the smartest person in the whole wide world. It's an awful film, and it's very funny for a lot of reasons. That guy sent me an email and wanted to have a serious interview with me.
Oh, don't go that way anymore.
So that'll be coming out probably this week on my channel. So subscribe to that. Also, stay tuned because we just did a massive charity event.
Can I get it?
Tales of the Valiant to raise money for Doctors Without Borders, and that's going to be like at least 15, probably a few more 90-ish minute episodes of us playing an awesome tabletop game. By us, I mean myself and several other influencers. All to raise money for a really important charity. It's helping people on the other side of the world. So like in the worst parts of the world, real actual heroes are doing real actual life-saving work, and we behave stupidly in order to raise money for them. So, like, if my dumbassery can make some sort of actual positive good in this world, then that's what we're gonna do. So stay tuned for that as well. Just you'll subscribe over at the link that's somebody just put there in the chat. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
Hell yeah. I was not invited to play the game. I was invited to produce, but could not or at least participate in the production of. I don't know if I was getting a head job or anything. Anyway, if you are spiritual, you are religious, you believe in God, you believe in miracles, you believe in magic in a young girl's heart, you should give us a call. 720-619-2288 or the web link below. We will start taking those calls now by talking to Calais in Stockholm? Give us the pronunciation of your name there.
Yeah, Calais is fine.
Cool. Are you driving right now?
No, I'm gonna turn off the car, so.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're off the road. I just want to make sure you get off the road. We don't want to distract you from driving at all. Just make sure we're pulled over.
No, it's okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, Cal, what's your? Calais. What is your assertion here?
Yeah, so I think I've looked at the leading scientists. Well, I'm from Sweden, so my English is not good, so bear with me, please. If you don't understand, I can repeat. Like I said, I tried to look at the scientists, the leading scientists, like Einstein, Newton, all of them.
Oh, your signal just got really jumbled. You're gonna